Greetings, this is Kitchen. Welcome back to turn 7. It's Karaz-a-Karak. So, cool battles that we had. Here, I guess I probably could move him slightly, one tail up, so he's more in the middle. I'd prefer that over him on the side. I think he might run. Oh no, he ran that like that. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, this is the province with the shitload of horse archers, and you can see. Despite having excellent armor and a good shield, even the short bows are going through. Armor defeating hits, piercing damage. You know, it does some harm, even against troops such as these. But of course, once in melee, they can do shit. So, but we definitely did pick up a couple of afflictions. But we also did pick up a lot of experience. So that's nice. Here is the final expansion I was talking about for the underground, at least before we get more stuff under there. But yeah, these guys had stone spears, this one sticks and stones, but they're also unpleasant types, I believe, the ones that... Actually, I'm not sure. I think they can spawn as a cave, Bakridi, the ones with the two-handed clubs, those could be very unpleasant if they can. I know Pyrene can recruit them, right? But I'm not sure about them existing as neutrals. I just don't recall. I think they can. So yeah, this is the engineer play. Shockingly, the first target he landed buff on was himself. The one, you know, with the Emerald Fire. And of course, after that, the Rune Guard. That's one issue that you have with the engineers is that I might have been talking about that in previous episode. If I did, I guess I'll just repeat myself. They tend to the auto casting, right, or just in general any casting tends to go for just amount of targets it's gonna hit. Despite aim and fire doing absolutely nothing for melee troops, it will still prioritize my squares of 4 dwarves just because it's the best density of troops. So basically, if you use engineers, you gotta remember to move them away as much as it's reasonable, of course, to keep your formation sensible, so it doesn't just get thrown on your frontline troops that are 4 per square. So we took the charge, and now we're just grinding through. You know, we can see that. With them having what? 18 protection. We're kind of struggling. I mean, we're killing them, of course, but it's taking a bit long. And gotta remember that Chaos, much deadlier, even tankier, and more hit points. So, yeah. It is a bit of a war. Definitely army strength of giants will help though that. So we've got a 50 income event. That's amazing. God, who needs luck, I guess? As long as you don't go misfortune. And we have found enchanted well in Raspberry Woods, which is water gem. And as far as the wounds I've been talking about, we've got Never Healing Wound and Battle Fright. Okay, so there have been a couple of developments. First of all, you can see something here. And I totally did not tease Lulus about it. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, we're not going after Amazons because, like I was saying, Tzeentch is here, and Tzeentch is being played by TheDistantHorizon, and I decided to talk to him. And since I've been in war with him as man against Asphodel for most of the previous game, it's not like because of that I don't want to go to war with him at all. Of course, you know, if it suits my interest, but I kind of wanted us to just talk things through. And of course, he did want the Amazons, even though he's Astral Nation technically. And while I'm not a fan of it, I think I got a relatively good deal. And also he's going underground because that's the entrance. I got a decently good deal, so I'm getting this one, which Plains and River. This should be a very good province, and I'm getting this one, and I also got a pass to go here. Hearing that there are Wood Elves, I think one of the elves, I actually don't remember, either Wood Elves or Dark Elves are this way. So I kind of got a pass here. I also am getting Olm and possibly Palea. We will see about it. But yeah, these 3 for sure go to him, and I'm okay with it. I really would like Palea just because it's a drip cave, so excellent resources, and if I ever slap a 4 down in Ulm, you know, I can live without that one, but this probably would be quite important to have. So eventually maybe I can buy it from him if he takes it. So, and we're chill, right? We didn't get a nap, but I think we're fine. And here, and we're going here. This should be okay, easy to take. There is a chance. Again, I think this is Middenheim because it turned the scales. It has to be. So, bump shouldn't be too scary unless there's gonna be a lot of crossbows, or maybe the cap will go after my. That's why I'm again bringing 2 leaders. And here we're managing to move 2, leaving behind warriors. Because crossbows have 16 move compared to 14. So we are able to actually pop out here, and we'll be able to join forces and take 100 mark, assuming it's still to be taken. Otherwise, we're gonna go here. And yeah, we're probably gonna pull out the next troops and go after Nehekhara, however you want to say it, Nehekhara, and then Poison Plains. So yeah, this is looking good. I think 1300 income turn 7. I'm pretty happy about how it's going. A couple of risks, but not bad, not bad. And our research closing to enchantment 2. So this is still a while away from basic gift of giant strength. This is gonna be very important to have for sure. Even though I don't really have mages to cast it yet, right? I mean, I could by giving these Earth Gem per cast, which just I don't even want to think about it. Later at least I could give them gem to cast earth power, but anyways, that will be it for this turn, and I'll talk to you next one. Welcome back. So, 2 more fights. Nothing really interesting. Just militia here. Not even that. Yeah, it's militia. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Archer's gonna run. Unfortunately, I needed that XP. And here we go against what? Yeah, Wolf Tribe, so it's gonna be quick slaughter. Engineer got a couple kills, I think, even. Yeah, whole couple. And we see Middenheim. Yay. So I absolutely forgot that Middenheim does have access to Inner Circle Knights, and in this case, those are Knights of More. Those are pretty damn good. Like solid defense, nothing exceptional for a cav, but it is heavy cav, so it is a good defense. And they have built-in magic weapon that rises killed as a soulless being, so the damage is pretty good. 20. Of course, heavy armor, above average hit points, right? Horse seems like about standard horse. Awful magic resistance plate. Plate body armor, barding, but there's also this guy. So slightly, I guess he has 1 more strength, and he has very interesting helmet. So 25 armor cannot be taken off, and it has something called Breath of the Silver Skull. So it's armor negating 14 damage with area of effect 4 that doesn't affect friendlies. Fucking hell. Fortunately, or you know, depends how you look at it, but it does have magic resistance negates, and we have definitely above average, quite a bit above average magic resistance. I think my rune guard have 15 base. I'm gonna check in a second, but yeah, 15 base. Within our dominion, it's +2, of course, if the drain spreads. So it shouldn't be like super devastating if this guy gets into the combat, because he should die pretty quickly when being smacked by rune guard. Still, this is potentially very deadly. And he took the province I was planning to take next. Here he took the heavy... Okay, Lance smoked one of the Knights of More. That's probably a bit unlucky, actually. Jesus Christ, how did that happen? In the head with a lance, and then... Wait. Oh, he was lanced twice, I see. Oh, wow. Okay, so it was on a shield. Yeah, attack roll versus defense roll 19, I guess. Plus armor defeating by 9. Wow. Yeah, that was unfortunate loss of a knight, actually, but good for me, I guess. So I guess that's what he picked in his capital. Let's take a look. Tributed Knights of More, right. 750 and 120 resources. Obviously, you do it, and you know, but that's all you do with your capital that turn, maybe a couple units. So 11 knights. So he lost. So he must have lost one already. So that was the second one. And where was the game? And now, if I read it right, sorry, where is it? Grandmaster, yeah, chapter house, and now he can recruit them. I don't know if he can just recruit as many as he can for resources and recruitment points, or if it's limited. I don't think it says anything about the limit. Where are they? Okay, there we go. Knights of War. Yeah, it doesn't say anything in here. So, yeah, Knights of War are the ones he's gonna have. There are also Knights of the Winter Throne, White Wolf Knight, and Night Panthers. Interesting things, actually. They're quite a lot weaker than the Weird Domains 5 because of the change I absolutely detest. I haven't really talked about that one yet much in my videos, so hey, let's add one more. They changed the fact that two-handed weapons on cavalry are somehow now giga bad for attack and defense, and I think that's stupid. It really shouldn't be that bad. Two-handed weapons were used historically as a cavalry unit, so it's really not that hard to control a horse, train horse as a trained horseman with just your legs. So that's kind of bullshit. And so what I see Sombre did is he changed the weapons to just the one-handed variants, which takes away like 2 or 3 points of damage, basically. Definitely like 3 here. How much are these guys? 23 with 11. 23 with 11. And these guys are 24 with 13, so they lost 2 points, and I think these guys lost 3 points. So unfortunate. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I guess he just changed them to 100 variants and adjust the damage because it's a weapon ID and stuff like that. But it's bad. Like, it definitely does make Knights of More the best option right now, and the Sacreds are kind of sad because they don't really have good stats either besides that swing. So I guess that's that. Right, so this turn will suck because Sombre moved here, and I don't want to attack him already with what I have here. It's not. It might go poorly, right? I need more stuff, and I'm so freaking tempted to go on those barbarians. Like, there's really good chance, especially now that they've got 3 stars, that they can do it. But it'll feel so bad if I bounced. So right. What I'm gonna do is, and same here. Wood Elves are here, and I don't know what they expand with. I talked to TheDistantHorizon, he doesn't see. They do have Glamour in Forest, so if there's something here, but he does have True Sight, so I'm not sure actually. Maybe he had True Sight unit there, he would see, but as it is, he doesn't see what's here. And the other problem is that, by the way, this province absolute dog shit waste of time. God, I wish I didn't go here. Oh my god, I wish I just anything else, like moved here. I could have gone here next, and this one's slightly better. And the other problem is I cannot move 2 because of it. The move cost is what? 15, right? So just one shot. That's why I kind of consider a larger blast as well. It's really a big deal to be able to move 16. Like, you can see that there's a lot of 16 breakpoints. There's another one here. Although we should be able to move that because it's from mountain, I guess. Still, yeah, bad provinces, it takes us a while. And yeah, if I went here, it would take me forever to get these guys back. So I'm just gonna move them back. It's probably not worth it. And next turn I will join here. Or rather, I'll move out troops from Karaz-a-Karak and Isurian to there. And we're gonna take that province. And here, hopefully, Sombre doesn't... basically, if he takes it, I'm gonna try and continue taking this stuff. But after that, I'm gonna attack him. This is a bit too much for my taste. Okay, maybe I will attack him from the get-go. I might go for the front first. We'll see. We'll see about that. What else? I started to recruit miners, but one thing I kind of actually didn't decide on yet is I might want to cancel a couple. Still 25 gold. I wish they were 20 gold. I think that's kind of weird that they're more expressive than warriors. I guess the pick is pretty good weapon, but so much less durable. Right, so not these. Anywhere else where I'm kind of pushing resources a bit more. I guess one here. Oh, 144. I could get 2 of these basically. Yeah, sure, let's do it like that. Other thing, I guess I could also take away from point defense here to maybe actually. No, let's keep it at 6. Let's keep it at 6. So that's that, and yeah, so this is just so bad to have expansion last turn. Like I don't remember last time that happened to me actually, where turn 9 I didn't expand or. Oh gosh, feels bad, but yeah, we need to get those provinces. Like this is all the hot stuff in my area. I wish I really went this way. Maybe I was being a little bit conservative heavy cap, but I just really didn't want to lose rune guards. Every single one is going to matter so much for the first war. So, and yeah, I'm getting as many crossbows as I can, by the way, as in the recruitment. And of course here, the reason why I'm starting to get miners is I will want to have some, ideally like maybe 2 raiding parties by the time I attack Middenheim. So I would just move them past frontline and hit his back. That's the plan basically. So I really hope he doesn't take it. I think that would be... And he should know that the going here is just asking for trouble, so... like these two are incomparable, like this is absolute tragedy. So, like, yeah, it's 2 away from him, so is this one, but this one's literally 9 times better, so... right, that would be it for this turn. So I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye. Welcome back. Let's see. Nothing really happening. We found 2 sites. Garden of Frozen Flower, so that's underwater gem. An ancient temple, so holy level coming through. Pretty happy about getting some extra income. Water income will be handy too over time, but yeah, we've got quite a spread. If you watched my overview, then you'd know that we start with actually lower gem income for the Middle Age with the capital, only 3 instead of 5. That's, you know, because of the sites we're gonna get, but still no luck, we haven't found any. Here, +2 sloth in Athel, doesn't really matter. Healed affliction and third eye on our Clown King. I mean, this is... It's not quite as useless as Heroic Precision. It gives some magic resistance, but that's definitely not the thing we wanted. If we take a look at the Hall of Fame, what we really would like is stuff like this. Oh, sorry, it's Valor actually. Valor would be good actually. But Lightning Reflexes, another Valor. Oh, if I see this right... Wait. I swear to God that Khorne had a guy that had obesity. Caveman Blood. I don't even know what Caveman Blood is actually. I'm not sure. The Battle Prowess, but yeah, we would definitely rather get a couple of these instead of stuff like that. But ideally, obesity, heroic prowess, stuff like that. But oh, whatever. He's gonna have extra magic resistance. Maybe I can give him like crossbow later just for lols. So far it's only +1. Yeah, that's that. Right here, Nehekhara. I hate it. I really do. Chariots scare me. Although there's only single chariot here. Instead we have Guardians of Tra. So there is a chance he might have gone for the Bless build for his Sacreds. Might be a build for the Scorpions. If that's the case, in we really should kill him quickly before he starts really summoning any larger number. That would also explain, if he went for the strong blast, that would also explain slower expansion, because that's kind of the issue Nehekhara does have, that without good scales, you just cannot shit out enough basic troops to make the expansion kind of cost effective. And you really need to get your Dominion high enough anyways to get the better stuff like Chariot. So I've sent the message to him that this is fine, keep it, but not taking this, not taking these. So I hope he's gonna be fine with it. I didn't see the reply yet, so we'll see. But I'm gonna do the turn prior to that. We're gonna finally expand this turn into here. So a little bit of lance catching here, hold on attack, other stuff like that is whatever. This is just in case he actually does move here. I hope this is gonna be enough. The hammers in the back, if he has attack rear with like chariot, maybe here. It should single chariot or it shouldn't matter, right? Right. Sombre. We talked with Sombre, so he actually reached out to me and he offered, well, not nap exactly, but if we're gonna have a peace. And it's kind of actually, he said himself that Middenheim and dwarves actually have probably one of the better relations as far as dwarves and humans goes. Actually, there's a lot of dwarves living in Middenheim. They're kind of, you know, cold people that are order, so even though we're not cold scales, we technically do prefer them. And because, you know, they're humans, it's kind of lore accurate, makes sense not to fight them from the get-go. And you know, I'm a defensive player of the nature, so if someone is not really hostile to me, I have a really hard time forcing myself to attack someone unless they're playing pop kill. So it's much easier for me to justify to attack Nehekhara than anyone else right now, especially because they can be very scared later. I mean, I realistically I should kill Skaven, but Lulus asked me for nap and I have a hard time saying no. I really do. I don't know. It's really my big weakness, diplomacy in the means, I feel like. But yeah, so I'm chill with Sombre, I'm chill with Lulus, I'm chill with DistantHorizon. I mean, there's nobody telling me that I have to fight someone already. I can chill with Nehekhara too, and instead just secure what's left, and build up force, build up some infrastructure safely, and then consider attacking. Oh, by the way, we see Dominion moved on top of those garments, and we see that this province has crazy resources. So I actually might end up building a fort here. This will be a ton of resources, and thanks to Citadel. Citadel 125% recruitment points. This should be really decent. 73. So we would go to 100, almost 200, basically like 200 recruitment points, which is plenty for our need. We'll be able to basically default on Valkyrie recruitment and maybe get a couple other things. So we could potentially, well, not only Valkyries, we could be getting Griffin Riders. They probably cost a lot of recruitment points though. Still, I think this is a pretty damn decent place to slap down the fort. Alternatively, it would be this province. This one should have much better recruitment points, and it would be pulling resources from these two. It depends how much resources this one has. We're definitely gonna have this one. Because I assume we're gonna move like that. Well, I assume. We're gonna take this province first before moving on garments, actually. Just because it should have much better gold. But yeah, this is kinda it for now, I think. We are just starting to recruit miners again for various stealth operations. We're gonna get second journeyman runesmith as well to speed up site searching. I might get a couple more actually next turn. The engineer will be picking up some crossbows loose around, and after we take this fight, these forces will actually move back, and we're gonna use them to take the barbarians. These guys will take care of. Well, let's see. So yeah, I'm moving out with extra priestess with 4 more. So 16, yeah, 16 will have no problem with all this stuff. So yeah, that would be it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.